Hello, friends. Welcome to Level Up with Debbie Neal. I am your host. There is nowhere I would rather be than right here, right now with you. This podcast is all about leveling up in all aspects of our lives. Thank you for being here. I am so grateful. I'm excited to be on this journey with you. Together we are leveling up. You ready? Welcome back, my Level Up friends. I am so glad that you are here. Last week, we spoke about the secret and the law of attraction. We are going to be talking about that very often in several areas of our life. Knowing is one thing. Practicing is the next thing. And mastering the law is our ultimate goal in life. Today, we are talking about success. I love this topic so much. Success is something we strive for. Success in anything in life has so many variables, so many ingredients. And the biggest and the most important ingredient is you. We always have the opportunity and the power to decide to separate ourselves from the rest. It is March, and I don't know about you, but I love this month. So we've all heard of March Madness, and this is the time to get crazy insane and take ourselves and our success to the next level. Spring is in the air, and even if you don't feel it, if it doesn't even feel that way, it is. I am already feeling the warmth and the heat of leveling up. Spring is officially here, and I can feel it and I can smell it. So what does that mean? It means you could be potentially entering into one of the best quarters of your business, and it is time to get laser beam focused. One of my commitments is to always be the voice of possibility, to always be the voice to whisper inside of your heart and your soul and remind you what you are truly capable of. We all started off this year with goals and dreams and visions. And now it is time to really relook, and look at them and commit like never before. To decide. And you guys, I mean truly decide. Because once you decide, it's time to back that decision with massive activity, massive effort, massive commitment, massive love. It is time to get out on that skinny branch and do what you've never done. That's how we create what we have never yet had. Are you ready to literally level up in the most amazing way and make the most of your year? So here are some tools, some tips, some points, some advice from me to you to help grow your success. And as you listen today, remember the law of attraction. Remember the secret. What we focus on grows. What we focus on, we create. What are you focusing on? What is the image of your success in your mind? What you put out in the universe is what you get back, my friends. One of my big words for this year is becoming. Our main goal is to become the leader, become the person, become the entrepreneur, become the bar, and most importantly, become our very best. That is how we attract the very best into our life and into our business. As we grow ourselves, we become the next level of us, which attracts the next level of people into our business. So what makes you different? Your goal is to stand out. You are special. You are unique. Separate yourself. To become a leader in this world, your leadership is your responsibility. At the end of the day, people are joining you. They are following you. I want you to make a commitment to separate yourself from average. Remove yourself from that category altogether. Raise your bar. You want to separate yourself from others in your industry and your profession. So here are some tips to success and incorporating you as the most important, valuable ingredient to that equation. Number one, urgency and momentum are your BFF. And for those of you who don't know what that stands for, that's like the high schooler in me. It's best friend forever, okay? You are 100% responsible for the atmosphere you create in your business. That starts with day one. And good news is you can restart that at any time, right? Every day is a brand new beginning. Every day can be day one. Every day is a new day to create yourself, to reinvent your business, to reinvent your brand. If you have a team, no matter what you do, right? You are a coach. A coach has powerful goals, and be urgent with those goals. A leader without a goal is a team without a deadline. So I am going to ask you a hypothetical question. If you are not yet at the next level of your business, and we're not, right? Because there's always a next level from where we are right now. So if you are not yet at the next level of your business, when do you have an absolute date? And I am going to say this with so much love. Until you have a date, nothing is changing. Absolutely nothing is changing. It's like getting into a car, saying you are driving to California without a navigation system. You may get there, but you have absolutely no idea when, because you don't have a plan, you don't have a date. Think about it. If you were traveling across country or anywhere with a distance, you'd have a plan. How long would it take? You'd be factoring in stops. You'd be factoring in sleeps. If you're anything like me, you would have timed potty breaks. You know, there's times if I'm on a road trip for 6 hours or more, I'm like, okay, 90 seconds in and out, right? To the minute. You'd almost know to the hour when you'd arrive. Now let's take that one step further. What if you offered a friend a ride to California? And, you know, some of you might be living in California. I happen to live in New Jersey, so I'm giving you a distance. So if California's in your backyard, think of something with a distance, okay? So what if you offered a friend to California? They heard you were going and they wanted to join you on this incredible journey. Your excitement and invitation like sealed the deal for them. They were pumped. You're going and they want to come with you. Again, it's a form of leadership. Would you let them know your plan? When are you leaving? When are you arriving? Are you going to let them know if you're going to plan to stop and for how long? Because I can guarantee if you told them, I'm driving to California, I have no idea when I'm going to arrive. I might pull over for stops. I may stop for hours. I might stop for days. I might think. I might overthink. Oh, if it rains, I might pull over and sit there for a long time. I mean, think about these things. They are not getting in the car with you. It sounds funny, but it's true. Take that and apply it to vision and leadership. Set the date. When are you taking yourself and your business to the next level? Create that burning desire in your heart. I am always going to cast a vision that brings out the best in you. If it scares you, lean in. That is where your greatness lives. If you wake up tomorrow and you are comfortable, my friends, you are living in a habit. And that is not where success lives. That is not where your very best lives. Your best lives outside of your comfort zone. It lives out on that skinny branch. It's about going for it, putting your heart and your soul into something that you want with all of your heart. That is what it really takes to be really successful. And separate yourself from the rest of the people in your industry and profession. Remember, you are always in motion. You're either moving forward or you're moving backward. Leaders go first. So be on a mission to move forward. Have powerful goals and be urgent. Number 2, honor your word. No matter what you do, I want you to realize how many people declare what they're going to do. Okay. And I want you to take that word going and put it in parentheses, right? You could hear what I'm trying to say. How many people start and they don't follow through? There will be people, right? When you go out there and cast your vision that will say, I know someone who once did that and they never did anything with it. I've heard that before. And you know what my reply is? I'm not really sure of their reasons, but here's what you need to know about me. I'm different. I'm not giving this a whirl. I'm giving this everything. I am committed. And here is the thing. You must believe it. With every fiber of your being, you must believe. And belief has a sound. It has an energy. Belief follows through. I love that line, right? Belief follows through. Interest is temporary. When you paint the vision so clear of where you are going, most people don't sweat the small stuff. Be focused and honor your word. In most industries, averages and percentages of people who succeed can appear scary to the average person. But here is the thing. You can be in sales. You can be a realtor. You can be a lawyer. You could be an entrepreneur. Average people talk to a few with enthusiasm. Average people let the reactions of others impact their energy. Average people lose enthusiasm. Average people don't honor their word. Average people give their power away. And you guys, some walk away. They give up instead of giving it their all. And in most times, giving up isn't quitting. Giving up is lowering their bar, not playing to win, not honoring their word, vision, and commitment. They forget their hopes. They forget their dreams. They forget what persistence can do for them and their family. They let someone else's lack of faith, lack of belief, lack of confidence take away their dream. And let me tell you guys something. One of the major things you want to bring to the table is blinders and absolute focus. Your vision is your responsibility, and you can't control what somebody says. You can't control what somebody feels. You can't control what someone does. But here is the exciting thing. You have 100% control over how you allow it to affect you. Honor your word. Remember your word. No one is getting in my heart. Unless it's for the good, right? No one is getting in my head. No one is clouding my vision. My vision is my responsibility, and so is yours. And we are honoring our word. My word means more to me than anything that comes my way. Because remember, you will always have people reject you. However, most are still watching you. Honor your word. You will have others doubt you. They're watching you. Honor your word. Make honoring your word bigger than anything that comes your way. Success is way more than how bad you want it. It all comes down to what you are willing to do to create it. Average people do what's expected or less. Average people do the bare minimum. Leaders do more. Leaders on a mission do more, and they expect more of themselves, and they keep their word in their heart and the forefront of their vision. Leaders and trailblazers do more than anyone else. You are responsible for the energy and the chaos that you create in your business. You control the atmosphere. When anyone turns on the weather channel in your business, right? So make like your business, your atmosphere, your energy has a weather channel. The goal is it is hot and on fire and full of enthusiasm every single day. That's the difference. You know what? It could be snowing, right? Which could be not such a good day. It may be snowing. You may be driving through thick fog. You operate at 212 degrees because you're honoring your vision and your word. And I don't know if you guys have seen that video. Gosh, you could Google it, 212 degrees. It's a motivational video. It's probably 3 minutes. It is powerful. I love it. You are the weather for your success. My goal is to be more accurate than Al Roker. So he's a weather guy, by the way. So you get to determine the weather in your business. So number 3, build your brand. Your brand. Build your brand. And this is what's so exciting. You are the owner of your success, and your potential is limitless. So what's your brand? How professional are you? How do you show up? Are you always happy? Are you always positive? Are you always the solution? Are you always the evidence? And some of you guys might be thinking, like, always, Deb? Yeah, always. It's called leadership. Are you always in action and expanding mode? Are you a professional or are you an amateur? And the answer isn't necessarily in your results. The answer is in your mindset. It's about how you treat your business and the brand you are building, the brand you're representing, because you're representing you. Your brand is your responsibility. Think about it. When people think of you, what's the image they see? What is the brand they see? What is the level of commitment they see? What's the level of excellence they see? We build that brand. And it starts from the very beginning of our journey. Go out there and build your brand. And it starts with consistency. Build a brand that others can rely on. Build a brand that shows others and shows the world you are here for the long run. Number 4, be the constant. Your passion, your love, your commitment, your belief, your vision only grows. And sometimes people say, well, like, wow, Deb, like, really? Yeah. The goal is to be moving the needle forward, no matter what. It's the constant. It expands with everything. It grows with success. It grows with adversity. It grows with challenges. It shows up like a beacon of light for the world to see all the time. Be the constant. Like, think about it. What are you the constant for today? What can others depend on you for no matter what? Is your vision, your belief, your love, and your commitment rock solid? So what does that mean? Really, what it means is that even if things don't go your way, when things don't go as planned, and again, that's another word like to put in parentheses, because leadership, things come and happen that aren't planned, but you are the constant. Is your passion and your enthusiasm the constant? This is everything. The goal is to be the pillar of strength, not just for you, not just for your team, but for everyone, as you grow your leadership and build your success, it becomes your responsibility to turn the conversation around. When people call you or if people call to complain, when others call you and they want you to join the Me Too club, and you know that club. Oh, it's not just me, it's you too. Oh, it's not just my business. Thank goodness it's happening in yours too. As leaders, because that's the difference here. We're talking about leadership and success and separating ourselves. As leaders, it is our mission to be the constant. And I can tell you my constant. I am committed to being the light. Anyone that works with me on a professional level knows I have zero tolerance for negativity. Be the difference. I am committed to being the one who turns the conversation around, the one who finds the good, the silver lining. I am the traffic guard steering you from negativity. Like the traffic guard you see in the street. Now make a left, make a right, go here. And they're kind of like, I'm going to be steering you back to your vision, back to your goals, back to your why. That's my constant. What's yours? Be the constant to help others get refocused. Average people call to make excuses. Average people call to complain. It doesn't matter your profession or industry. We all have them. Be the one who gets others excited. Be the one who steers and redirects others to their greatness. Get them so excited that they forgot why they were calling you in the first place. I want you to imagine for a moment the impact you have when you buy into somebody's excuses or their negativity or their pity party, the impact you have. You could be moving their needle backward, right? You would be holding them back from their next level. You would be holding yourself back from your next level. World-class thinkers are solution-based. Always show up big, no matter what is happening in your business and in your life. And that may seem challenging sometimes, but my friends, it's called leadership. Leaders don't air their dirty laundry. They don't air their life's problems. And that might sound a little bit harsh. It's not meant to. It's the truth. It is easy to be passionate and on fire and excited when your business is on fire, but that is not always the case. That is when it is most important to pick yourself up, focus, and be the constant and get it done. It's all about leadership. And remember this, it is easy to be a good leader on a good day. If you want to take your success to the next level, you become and strive to be a good leader every day. A good leader isn't always a perfect leader. In fact, there is no such thing. I am by no means a perfect leader. Every day, my goal is to be better than I was yesterday. I'm in love with my goals this year, and I hope you are as well. My goals are so big that the Debbie Neal I am today doesn't have what it takes yet to achieve them. It's always a journey to grow and expand. It is my mission to develop myself, to challenge myself, to be better, work harder, see clear, have more discipline, be in the trenches and create an atmosphere that is so chaotic and fun and full of energy that people, they don't even know if they're coming or going. They just know they want to be a part of it because it's fun and it's energetic and it's moving. That is one of my goals of this year. When we set out to create this, there are not always perfect days, but it is about the tone that we set. What you do duplicates. Duplication in leadership is not a little thing. Duplication in leadership is everything. Being the constant in adversity is everything. Every little thing is that quiet voice whispering, how bad do you want it? How bad do you really want it? You, as a leader, are 100% responsible for finding the silver lining. Everything is an opportunity for us to learn from. How many times, gosh, if you're in sales, do we get discouraged when we get a cancellation, right? And it's so easy to complain about that. But here's the thing. It's simply a reminder to book more activity. Everything is an opportunity to ask ourselves, what can we do better? What can we do better for a different outcome, for a better result? Your strengths, your successes are going to come from your greatest adversities. There is a blessing with every pain, but it is up to you to look for it. If you keep looking backward and saying, why me? Like, why me? You are going to miss what's waiting for you. How many of you heard good things fall apart so better things can come together? But you need to be open for it. You need to be ready for it. I want you to visualize your dream life. Gosh, like, what does it look like? What are you doing? What is your income? What have you created? Imagine big. Imagine bold. Now remember that feeling, that incredible feeling when something that you don't love shows up. What are you willing to do to create that level of success? What are you willing to grow through? When you keep your eye on the big vision, everything becomes worth it. And that is what has helped me so much as I grow. I visualize, okay, so here's one of my visions, like as obstacles and rejection and growth and leadership pain, when all that stuff comes, you guys, I visualize myself as Wonder Woman. I'm wearing cuffs and everything that doesn't serve me bounces off of me. Anything that's negative, anything that doesn't serve me, it bounces right off the cuffs. I know where I'm going. My love and my vision are so crystal clear that absolutely nothing can get in my path. Be the constant. Number 5. Never, ever, ever arrive. When we stop growing, we die. When we stop learning, expanding, our success goes backwards. As you grow yourself and your business to the next level, treat it as a springboard. Do you build on your success or do you rest on it? Build on it with every ounce of growth you achieve. Treat each new level as a springboard to your what's next. We have 100% control over our effort. When we commit to expanding, it keeps us in love with what we do. When we stop being better, when we stop growing ourselves, we will miss our biggest players and our best opportunities. Our goal is to always strive to be better. Does that mean perfect? No, because the reality is perfection doesn't exist. If we look for it, it's never going to happen. Our goal is to strive each and every day to be our best. When we do that, we attract the best. Number 6, no excuses. Here's the thing. Discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you desire to be. Discipline in your effort, discipline in your vision, discipline in owning your results, discipline in honoring your word, discipline in your enthusiasm. And here's the thing, leaders don't make excuses. When an excuse comes out of our mouth, it screams amateur. Do you know how many people declare goals, right? These are my goals. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm creating. This is my deadline. And then you hear things, I have a cold. I'm going on vacation. I have this today. And I don't want to sound insensitive, but this is what I'm going to say. Blah, blah, blah. Because here is the thing, and I'm not being heartless. You want to be my friend? You want to make conversation? You want to tell me what's going on in your life? Sure, I'll listen. But as a coach, when you make those kind of declarations and then you make these excuses, that isn't in alignment with what you told me your goals were, period. Discipline is the difference. And you must have discipline to be successful because here's the thing, life is going to happen. When you are committed, you make it happen. And on another note, leadership isn't sharing it. Leaders don't share their frustrations with their team. Leaders don't share their stuff. There was many times I've had personal things going on. And you guys, again, I'm not perfect. And sometimes it's really challenging, especially when we become so close to the people we do life and business with, but nobody knew it. You're either committed to your goal or you're not. There is no gray area. Leaders make it happen. You are creating success in your already busy life. So of course you're going to have stuff. You're going to have stuff with your job. You're going to have stuff with your family, but professionals don't make excuses. Now here's the thing. Every day we have the power and the ability to make choices. Okay? Don't allow your choices to be an excuse. We can make excuses or we can make money, but we cannot make both. As you are creating success, focus on income producing activity. Fill your calendar. Work your business with urgency. Do you understand the real power that each of you have inside of you? What do you want to earn? What are you willing to do to create it? This is the time to take your energy to the next level. This is the time to be all in, like 100% all in. Be in it to win it. Play to win. Don't just play to get by. Play to win. Don't play down because you're hanging out with people who are doing that and they're playing at a lower level. Level up your circle. So many people coach their team not to lose. Coach your team to win. The only way to coach your team to win is to be the number one player, to be the most valuable player, to always show up with pure love of the game. Every one of you has exactly what it takes to be successful. You know what I love so much about personal growth and development and leadership? We take ordinary people just like you, just like me, and we have the ability to become extraordinary. You were born to be successful. Prosperity is your birthright. And one of the main reasons that some people are successful and some people that aren't successful, the people that aren't, they haven't yet broken down the walls of limitations in their minds. I want you to realize that once you light that fire inside of you, and not just light the fire once, but every day be adding logs to our flame. Every day we are responsible for the fire that burns inside of our heart and our soul. Realize that once you light that fire within you, you have the power to become completely unstoppable. What is your goal this year? And I want you to realize what you do right now is huge. Decide this is your year. Decide that you are going for the gold. Don't bargain with success. Be willing to pay the market price. Build your success now with urgency so you have the passion and the vision. When we focus on the small stuff, we miss the greatest stuff. Go about your day today and dig deep on what you are creating. Decide to be all in. Leave excuses at the door. And it is time to take your success to a whole new level. You are the secret sauce. You are the difference. You have the power and you are ready. You are one decision away from the next level of success. And what is that decision really? To take complete responsibility for everything. You have control over your success. You are deciding every minute. Action is a choice. Inaction is a choice. Your success right now is a result of your choices. If you love your success up to this point, congratulations. If you don't, and I'm saying this with love, that's on you. And that's the best realization ever. That's the best news, actually, because it's a reminder of how powerful you really are. Here is the exciting thing. The time is now to do something about it. Every day is an opportunity to be better, to make better choices. When you do different things, you get a different result. And I use this quote over and over. It's a quote from Einstein. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result. If you want something more, you can create it. Here is a huge question. Are you willing to work your ass off? And I don't know if that's okay to say today, but I'm going to ask you that question because here's the thing. Success, true success in anything takes work. When did working your ass off become unsexy? Wanting it, trying it, it isn't enough. Be willing to work until. You know what average people do? They work till they get tired. And you guys, That is when the real work starts. Once you accept complete responsibility, everything changes. Are you ready to take your success to the next level? You are far more powerful and capable than you know. So my friends, it is time to level up our success. And I am already so excited to be with you again next Monday. Next week's episode, we're going to be talking about the power of a close. We are going to level up the close to our month. As we approach deadlines, it is our time to level up in a major way. Closing a month, closing out our business is the absolute best. It's the time of the month that leaders get separated. See, most of us, when we start off any given month, right, we've got goals and visions and declarations. But as we close, as we approach the deadline, there's kind of a separation. If you've made a discussion, if your goal at the beginning of the month was a discussion, step to the left. If you've made a true decision, let's step to the right and let's roll, okay? If your goal was a discussion, you'll know it. If you made a true decision, you'll know it. So here's my advice to you. Go and create massive success, results, and apply effort and do your very best this week. The more you do this week, the bigger your success. Have an incredible week, my friends. See you next Monday.